What is going on, y'all? It is Fargassier. Hopefully, you're having a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Friends, today we're going to be talking about things that I wish I knew when I was a new player to Fallout 76. Y'all, if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, that bell notification icon, and drop us a like. Let's get in here and talk about it, y'all. While playing Fallout 76, if you notice that players are not visiting your camp out there in the wastelands of Appalachia, then this could be a simple fix of just making sure that your public status is turned on for your camp. Now, remember, friends, if you move to a different camp, you are going to have to make this public as well. It does not move from one camp to the other, and you will know that it's public because it will have circles radiating from around your camp. Now, something that I wish I knew when I started playing Fallout 76 is that I should be joining teams out there in the wastelands of Appalachia. Y'all, if you're a new player, don't feel that you're going to have to follow your team around or that you're going to be a bother. You're actually going to be helping yourself and other members of your team, because when you join teams out there in the wastelands of Appalachia, you are going to be building a bond, and the types of teams that I would suggest that you stick with are the casual team and the events team. Now, friends, the most common team out there in the wasteland of Appalachia is going to be the casual team, because if you join a casual team and create a bond with other players, then you are going to get a boost to your intellect, and more intellect means more XP. And one of the great things about being at a team is the fact that you will have a shared XP at events. So if you don't tag an enemy while doing an event, but you are close enough to your teammate, you will get at least half of that XP earned from that kill. One thing that I talk about on stream with new players coming to Fallout 76 is you should not be afraid of death in the wastelands of Appalachia. There is no hit to your XP gained for that level, and there is no deduction for your special stats. The worst case scenario is that when you perish in Fallout 76, you may drop your junk. But remember, friends, if you're at a public event, you will not drop your junk if you perish. But if you're out adventuring in the wastelands of Appalachia, whether it be at someone's camp or just on an adventure out there in Fallout 76, you will drop your junk. So just make sure to break down your junk and stash it before going out on any adventures or checking out any player camps out there in the wastelands of Appalachia. Now, as a new player to Fallout 76, you might be thinking to yourself, I want to do the high damage that I see other players out there in the wastelands of Appalachia doing, and you might be wanting to work on your in-game build. But friends, do not do that as a new player. You will rack your brain because there is so much information to soak in. What I suggest you do is just find a few weapons that you enjoy to use out there in the wastelands of Appalachia and focus on those. Do some research, play around, because this game is absolutely huge and stacked with so much information circling around the internet. Just remember, you don't have to use meta weapons to have fun in Fallout 76. Now, being a loot goblin in any game that's ever given me the free reign to pick anything up and put it into my inventory or into a stash box, stash management is a big thing in Fallout 76, and there are so many tips that can help you with this. One of them being you should pick up a power armor chassis if you see one around the wastelands of Appalachia, because that power armor chassis weighs 10 pounds and a single power armor piece weighs roughly 14. You can stack up to 5 pieces onto that power armor chassis with the arms, the torso, and the legs, meaning that you just put right there at 70 pounds onto a chassis that weighs 10, and you can put that 10-pound chassis into your stash box, only taking up, you guessed it, 10 pounds. And another stash management tip comes from Tonic on the video. Don't make these huge mistakes while playing Fallout 76 as a new player. Friends, remember that weapons weigh significantly more if you have mods on them. So if you're just going to be putting a weapon into your stash box, go and take all of the mods off of it. I have no idea how it took me this long to learn this tip. And remember, you learn something new every single day in the wastelands of Appalachia. Thank you so much for putting this tip out there, Tonic, and I will have a link to that video in the description below. Now, friends, when I started playing Fallout 76, I would hear other players out there in the wastelands of Appalachia talk about muling items over to another character, and I had no idea how any of this worked. But just like Shrek said, muling is like onions. It's got layers, and there are dangers involved in moving items to another character, because if you are in the middle of the muling process and this server crashes, then you could absolutely lose the items that you are moving over if your other character has not not pick those items up. We made a video teaching players how to mule with and without Fallout First for Fallout 76, and that will be linked in the description below. I went over to the Fallout 76 Reddit community and asked, what is something you wish you knew sooner in Fallout 76? And y'all, they did not disappoint. This is something that I did not even think about including into this list, and I am so glad that they reminded me. This comes from Saul Good, and it is about starting events too soon out there in the wastelands of Appalachia, with events like eviction notice telling you to go check on that Foundation outpost, or even fast traveling over to spin the wheel, because sometimes it will land you directly on the stage and it will start the event. So friends, remember, do not start public events too soon out there in the wastelands of Appalachia. Wait just a little bit and let other players come and join you for these events. Now, this next one comes from Totally Not the Enclave, and they suggest that you do not sleep on the faction reputation for the Raiders and the Settlers, and I cannot agree with this more, friends, because it is a long journey to get the ally status with these two factions, and a lot of the in-game builds that you are going to experience in Fallout 76 is going to have you need to be ally status with these two factions. And friends, now if you're looking to boost your reputation with these two factions in Fallout 76, there are story missions that will give you some reputation on that journey to ally status, but you have events like Moonshine Jamboree, Eviction Notice. You can even save settlers or raiders out there in the wastelands of Appalachia and then talk to them. Once you save them, that will also get you some reputation. There are dailies over at the crater with the Raiders, and there is a daily with the Foundation. But you can also, friends, go over to the Ohio River Adventures on the left side of the map and turn in Mirelurks for some Raider reputation. Now, friends, let me know in the comment section below what is something that you wish you knew sooner in Fallout 76, because new players are coming to the wastelands of Appalachia every single day, and I would love for them to be able to learn something from you. And with every suggestion that we got from the Reddit post, as well as the potential comments and suggestions that we have on this YouTube video, I believe that we could make a series surrounding things that I wish I knew sooner. And let me know as well in the comment section if you think that would be a good idea. Y'all, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to check this video out. Thank you so heckin' much. Hopefully you're having a great and wonderful day out there in the wastelands of Appalachia. I love you. And thanks so much to our channel members: Frugan, Just Jake, Herb Cross, Blood, Sebastian, Nova, Prophet, Zach, CRM, Blazement Taz, Bud, Cranberry Relish, Gravy Train, I Am Mr. Me Not You, Quinn, Indy, Andy, Warren, Coma, Patrick, Super Loki, Megsley, Katie, Ghost, Petty, Lewis, Force, James, Purple Day, Stabby, Hokey, Bo, Alex, Alejandro, Crab King, Articular, Mike, Star, Strafe, Nick, Vermilion, George, Labyrinth, Julius, Ian, Hammer, Jesse, Zen, Turkey, Fabio, Dell, One Low, Crackerjack, Crazy Not Stupid, Robin, IK, Vicky, Ready Star, 2X, POTUS Gaming, Sky Crusher, Space Zero, Airly, Ozzy, Bay, Valerie, and Aratho. Thank you so much for supporting us out here in the wasteland. Y'all have a great and wonderful day, and we'll catch you in the wasteland later, friends.